My name is Wayne Ryan. I'm the managing broker at Remax Crest Realty on the west side. Our frequently asked question for today deals with tenant evictions. So your buyer wants to purchase a tenanted property that is to be totally renovated or demolished. The buyer wants vacant possession. What is the best way to proceed? So the situation that we normally deal with on tenanted properties is where the buyer is planning to move in and wants vacant possession. This is easy, as the tenant is given a 2-month eviction notice effective the last day of the month. The tenant is entitled to 1 free month's rent and can give the seller/landlord a 10-day notice in the event they find something sooner. Where it becomes trickier is when the property is to be demolished and the buyer wants vacant possession. In these situations, the buyer rarely wants to assume the tenant and give them notice to vacate at a later date. The best way to proceed is to avoid the eviction process altogether. The tenant knows they'll be moving, and if a settlement can be reached between the tenant and landlord, perhaps the equivalent of 2 or 3 months of rent, then the seller simply gets a signed letter from the tenant agreeing to that, and no eviction notice is required. If no settlement can be reached, then the seller cannot legally provide vacant possession. Therefore, the buyer will complete on the sale with the tenant still in place. It is not until they have received their building permits, which could take more than 6 months, can the 4-month eviction notice be given to the tenant. This would total 10 additional months the tenant will be in the property. This is a much less attractive option for the buyer, making the property less desirable. So every effort should be made to negotiate a settlement with the tenant. Thank you.